Thank you very much. Glad to be here. I hope you've looked through these little bit of just short messages from the Ontario Provincial Police indicating that all is good. Depends on how you read it, depends on how much you read, but I don't think we're experiencing the issues that they are in other parts of the province. We're very fortunate here to have the people we have, the leaders we have, and the fact that people want to come to work. That's even better. Yeah, and do a great job when they're working, yeah. So even Inspector Reeve is doing a good job for us. Great job for us, yes. So I shouldn't say even, I should say as expected, as we knew she would, yes. Okay, approval of any disclosures? Hearing none, declare that closed. Okay, a resolution agenda for the July 28th Quinte West O.P.P Detachment Board meeting. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor, I'm sorry, yeah, Ted, the cruise guy from Oak Lake, and Chuck O'Malley, second. Any comments or concerns? All in favor? Thank you. Okay. Okay, and the approval of the minutes, both minutes of the Detachment Board meeting held on April 28th. Mover and a seconder for the minutes. Chuck moves, seconded by Sheila, thank you. Any questions or comments on the minutes? Everybody's good? All right, declare that all in favor? Closed, thank you. Any public input? Any public input? No, don't see anybody, but anybody who's online or anything? No, we're good, okay. Correspondence, Inspector General memo, policing first spotlight report, policing protests and major events, public order maintenance in Ontario. Any comments, anybody on that one, or we're good? Okay, keep going. Correspondence from J.D. Dumond, Chief Superintendent, Bureau Commander, Crime Prevention and Community Support Bureau regarding organizational realignment. So, anybody want to speak to that one?
Through you, Your Worship, good morning. As far as that document goes, it's business as usual. It's just a change of name and an amalgamation of units. So basically status quo from our end.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you. We don't disagree with that at all. Anyone else comments? Or? Okay, clear that business closed. Okay, resolutions from Grey Bruce Detachment regarding appeal to the Ministry of the Solicitor General for review and reform of provincial offences system. And I think we've pretty well covered that. Business as usual. Okay. Appeal to the Ministry for reinstatement of provincial funding. Resolution that the it's all under the same one. Okay. And the printed correspondence, any comments or questions on the printed correspondence?
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Question page 12 for the Detachment Board Annual Report, where it shows the clearance rates and, for example, robbery, it's gone from 7 in, or violent crimes have gone from 7 in 2022 to 3 in 2024. Then it says clearance rate. How is that clearance rate compared to previous years? Because I can't really tell from this report if the clearance rates are better or worse.
I do not have those numbers. I will find those numbers for the board. Unfortunately, I only have what you have in front of you as far as the clearance rate for 2024.
That, to me, the next report, I would like to see how the clearance rates compare to previous years too.
Okay, that's fine. we'll get them, okay? Yeah, go ahead.
You might,
Section H.
you might,
Section H, regarding appeal to the minister on provincial funding for the political appointments, which I'm one of. Have they literally cut the funding for provincial appointments?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay, because that's what the
That's,
note said, that they're lobbying to reinstate it. And I've just wondered, I hadn't heard anything about that, and Mr. Reed and I looked at that and said, are we reading the same thing? And if that's the case, I would suggest that we support a letter saying we want it back.
Okay, well, that's no problem. I don't disagree with that.
If that's the case,
Okay, well, let's follow up and get
Follow.
more information. If that's what we need, we'll see them at AMO as well, so,
yeah, just a letter of support
Yeah.
saying that we want it reinstated because
Yeah.
it pays for, the support of provincial appointees.
yeah. And rest assured, we have money in our budget to handle a sandwich or two. Go ahead, Ted.
Just in support of Chuck's comment, see, we haven't got no clarification on the issue itself, or are they lumping that in with some other revenue under a broader umbrella? So I think we need at least to
Yeah.
support it to get clarification on it, and definitely support it for.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We'll get Yvonne on that she'll work with people to find out. Okay, anything else? That's your, otherwise we're close to the end. Go ahead, Councillor Neal.
thank you, Mr. Mayor. To, 7E, the O.P.P. SP report for Zone 2. Under there, under O.P.P. detachment boards, it lists what we're responsible for. And one of it says objectives and priorities for the detachment. So I'm wondering how we do that. Are we, do we just look through the annual reports and request that? Or are we given questionnaires, what we feel we would like more emphasis put on? Because I feel the OPP's probably got a mandate from the province on what they want.
We do get direction from region and the province as far as what expectations and what goals are. However, we do rely heavily on our local leaders here as far as what local priorities are, because every detachment's very different based on geography, demographics. So every detachment's very, very unique, no different here in Quinte West. So we rely on our stats as far as crime and traffic trends, and we build our local goals based on our local stats here at the detachment.
And one positive I feel is you always have a member at our council meetings, so you can
Right.
see what's going on here, and you can get input from those meetings. I'm very glad that's happening.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you. That's a good one. That's a very good point, that we have officers at pretty well everything. Everything all our functions, all our activities, there's somebody visible or someone's there or someone's represented. So it's fantastic. And I think the other thing too is that we did our strategic plan and our objectives based on Inspector Reeve at the time, what she had laid out for the detachment. So we're all sort of, I think, intertwined in how we function. I think the other thing you can look at too is where you work. And what I mean is that if there's a specific area that you need to attend to, that's where you are. And I respect that very much. And I see you there quite often, so yeah, I could mention Stockdale Road, but I won't because it'll, right. But anyways, no, I know you're out there, I see you, and the complaints we receive, I send on to you. So, and if I have any, I would share them with the board so that they know as well. And I don't get a lot, so, other than the cruise ship on Oak Lake.
Your Worship, just one question on that, because we haven't really gone over the report, but at the conference in London this year, it was, kind of municipal focused, but one of the things was, doing the planning was the outreach and connecting to the community, just like what we were talking about. And one of the municipalities was, an ethnic community that was really hard hit by a lot of violence and so forth. And we got talking about what is our kind of outreach strategy to connect to those new communities that we have in our area now. We do have some new Canadians and about to be new Canadians in our, so what's the strategy to connect to those sort of smaller groups, but they're growing in nature in our area, just to connect us, get a pulse on their community to see how they're feeling? And has there been any discussion on that?
I have to say, being a frontline officer for 24 years, I started in the city of Toronto, the most diverse community in the country. And, it's about our officers going out and doing foot patrol and meeting our local business owners, meeting and having discussions, real discussions with members of the community. And that was something that was ingrained in me early on in my career, and it's something that we push towards our officers, time permitting, to get out there and speak to people. Specifically to your question, Mr. O'Malley, I think our officers deal with people of diverse backgrounds on a daily basis. We have officers that work in our detachment that are from other other parts of the world. They bring a diverse background to the community and to the detachment, and that's really assisted with the growth of diversity here at the Quinte West Detachment.
Great, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
And I agree. I attend the Tamil, I think it's called Belleville Bay of Quinte Region picnic in Wooler. I've attended it now for, I'd say, 3 years or more. And we talk about different, aspects, and they're really very pleased and very thankful for the services that they receive. And they're talking both Belleville and Quinte West, and some of the members, or some of the people who are there come from as far away as Toronto and Ottawa. Well, it's quite a group, and but I rest assured to all of you that they're very willing to communicate and let us know of any concerns they have. So, yeah, it's great. It's all good. The other thing that we might mention too is the touch a truck that we just had. We had a number of the O.P.P. members there from our detachment, plus the equipment, and people were lined up most of the day to get to see and be a part of and put on hats and things that were there. So it was good. Good morning, Michael. How are you doing?
Sorry, good.
Anything else on your mind at all right now? We've gone through.
Not at the moment.
No, you're good? Okay. Okay, Councillor O'Neill, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The other, on the O.P.P. Detachment Annual Board Report, the last page with it says how to contact the O.P.P. I thought that was very good, and I wondered if something like the city could share that information. It says if it's not if it's non-life threatening, how to contact them through the computer, or how to call. I thought that was a very good summary that we could probably share.
I completely agree.
Again, we'll ask Yvonne, check the website. It could be already there. I don't know. I don't use the website, but
Yeah, there's nothing there that couldn't be shared, so no, I completely agree and support that.
we'll make sure that's done. Thank you. Okay. Anything else, folks? Anything else? I got the printed correspondence. Anything under there? Or? No? Everybody's good? Anything else under, any issues or concerns that you might want to mention at this time? Anything else there? Otherwise, we'll. Mr. Reed, go ahead.
Mr. Chair, I just wonder at the next meeting if we could get an update, on the financial picture right now in terms of us in the year and everything is going good. Can we get that from our financial people? To see where we are in terms of status and if we're over budget, under budget, whatever it may be, and plus clarification around that issue of the 77 million, and I think we got 1.4 for the next 4 years in transition money, and just some clarification around that too, as to how much went for each year. I think there's been some for 24, 25, and there's 25, 20. Anyway, over the 4 years of the contract period to offset the expenses of, I think, raises that wasn't budgeted for initially, but through negotiations, I think.
I haven't heard anything from the Premier on that. He did make some adjustments, and
Yeah,
but I have not heard anything at all related to any negative impact on us. Or on
yeah,
our
I
contract.
really, it isn't a negative comment really, but it's outlined in December 7th, 2024 from Honorable Kishner regarding that, and I was just wondering our share and if in fact it's covering the extra cost and those kinds of things. Just a brief overview. It doesn't have to be a heavyweight one at all. I know we're under contract, but I think some explanations and where we are for the year in terms of expenditures versus revenue. Just a quick update on that kind of stuff. Next meeting.
Well, I can tell you, I see Yvonne every day, and if there was a red flag, it would be on my desk.
Good. Hope you haven't got many red flags.
So there's no red flags, so I'm sure we're good because she's very careful. Very
No,
careful.
I'm sure she is. I just think we as a board should see that halfway, 3/4 of the way through the year.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No reason why you can't have it. There's nothing secretive. I got all the money that Caleb gives me in one pocket, which is the same amount O'Neill gives me. It's okay. Okay, well, I'm going to ask for nothing under new business, and we'll go for adjournment.
Mr. Mayor,
Oh, go ahead.
we need a mover and seconder for motion 25014 for the correspondence, please.
Okay, correspondence, moving to seconder for all correspondence. Councillor Neal moves, Councillor O'Malley second.
Yeah.
Any other comments or questions?
Just
Go ahead.
Your worship. To the staff, any new recruits that we have on the detachment that have come in from graduation recently, or?
Through your worship. The newest recruits, we had 2 new recruits arrive approximately 6 months ago.
Okay,
And as far as progress goes, they're doing absolutely fantastic.
great,
Yep. They're stuck with us for 3 years, so.
excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. No, that's good, because I hear that they're, being fulfilled, and that's great that we have them, and our complement is up to speed now.
So our staffing numbers are at about 77% at the constable level, which is probably above average across the region. So we're in pretty good shape compared to other detachments throughout East Region.
Good, good, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
And just to touch on,
Go ahead, Michael.
just to touch on Mr. O'Malley's comment, is that because enrollment is down across the O.P.P. or just that people aren't deciding to put their papers in for Quinte West?
To be honest, it's just the province is having issues just staffing through attrition. That's our biggest issue. We're getting good applicants, and they're being placed where we need them throughout the province. But I can say that we have a recruiter that works locally in our detachment. He lives in our community, and he's a driving force at getting new people here in Quinte West, which is a bonus for us.
Go ahead. Anything more? Well, I really love your recruiting vehicle. That's fantastic.
You've seen it.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen it quite often.
So that'd be Sergeant Gabrielli, who
Yeah.
lives in Quinte West, and he's a sergeant in recruiting. So,
Yeah, no, it's great, and he's got a trailer, and, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I drive through there with my chauffeur, my wife, and she gives me heck every time I go through there because I'm not supposed to be there. So, anyways, it's, yeah, nothing new, is it, Chuck, right? Get it all the time. You got it many years ago, right? Anyways, she's the only person I know that's half pickled all the time. She makes pickles. Okay. That's as close as you'll ever get to being pickled by Jane Harrison, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. All right, thank you very much, and
Your other business?
we got two for the resolution, and do we vote on that, or do you need, we don't need a vote? Okay, all in favor of, I guess 2 for adjournment is what I need. Chuck,
I
and
have new business, actually.
under new business?
Yes.
Okay,
I just,
go ahead.
thank you. I was just wondering if, after reading all of the stats, which this month's report was very robust, but under the stats, where would it fall, if anything, first of all, is there restrictions on how loud a vehicle is? And if there is, if that's something that is monitored or ticketed or a reminder, where would that fall under the categories that we receive?
so that would be an offense under the Highway Traffic Act or the HTA. As far as, there are restrictions on how loud a vehicle can be, but it's, we don't have like a device that measures it for us. It's generally the officer's discretion on what's too loud and what isn't. We also have an MTO officer, enforcement officer, that works out of Quinte West Detachment, that we engage on a regular basis. If we find a vehicle that we deem to be, or we believe is unfit, we will have that person come to the detachment at a specific time, arranged with the MTO officer, and he'll do a full mechanical check on the vehicle. And in most cases, when that happens, the vehicle's pulled from the road because it's not fit. Does that answer your question?
Yes, pardon me. Yes, thank you.
Dave? Something else? No? Anybody else? Anything else that you need to add or mention, or Inspector McNaughton's on holidays, you said there?
She's on holidays, yes. Yes, Your Worship, she is. Getting ready for a big Ironman next week.
Well, from my point of view, she's fitting in very well with our detachment. I think she's, yes, she's certainly looking at what we have been doing and how she can continue to make it the best, as you and I both know it is. So,
Fantastic leader.
Yes.
We're fortunate to have her.
right.
We had an incident at the detachment last week. I don't know if you heard or not. We had a gentleman throw a rock through our detachment window, the front window. So it's sort of patched up temporarily until we can get somebody in to make some repairs. So, but that's sort of the thing that came to mind when you asked about is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, and she also was involved in the arrest of the fellow because she knew he was coming.
She was
Yeah,
absolutely
wow.
down there with the officers
Yeah,
taking him into custody. So.
yeah, that was, yeah. We don't know what happens. Some people get all mixed up, I think, and, yeah. This is one case, I think, where this guy was totally on the rocks. Right, yeah. No, we'll certainly get it fixed, and I'm sure it's on the list. Sean Beamer, or whoever's looking after that will be on it, so. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna take 2 for adjournment, and we'll go on to other things. Thank you. 2, got 2 on my right here. Councilor O'Neill and the captain from Oak Lake there. Mr. Reed. Anything new on Oak Lake? Everything's good? The water's high and
Well, it's getting lower
is it low?
by the day now.
Okay, well, that's good. We don't want to put any more money out there for tile drainage anyways. We're good.
Well, hopefully it'll stay that way for sure.
It's still a beautiful lake and the water's as clear as you can get. Yes,
Great people around us.
Yeah.
Great people.
yeah, that's right. Good people. All right, we're adjourned. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.